Okay, hello. I press start streaming. Is this thing working? It has been a while, so I don't know if I remember how to stream it. Looks like the audio's going
I don't know if I
through, and now I see myself. So if anybody can confirm, you got Manatees, Zinky, Kathy. Hello, how's everybody doing? We are live. It's time for Setup Sunday. Maybe even some mouse discussion if you guys have questions, even though the scene it's in a bit of a lull, I feel. It's not the most vibrant alive mouse scene we've ever seen. That being said, it is Setup Sunday, all the same. Did he make a video on the prophecy? No, I have the prophecy and the new solid-sided WL mouse. I'll make a video on them, but it's just like, man, there's nothing new to say. It's a ULX. It's the new ULX. My units are fine, with the exception of the Clicks Large they sent me, which is fucked. Um, Batting 3 for 4, 750 with Final Mouse. That's not terrible. But yeah, Beast X, if you want the Final Mouse shape in stock, it's what you go for. There's not anything crazy, anything new for me to say. That's what it comes down to. Current top 3 mice Boardsy lineup. Honestly, recently it's just been stuff I'm testing. The GPX, it just feels like home for Fortnite. I don't know. I've been putting a lot of time on the GPX. It kind of overtook the XM2W for no reason. What's wrong with the clicks unit? Just lots of click grinding. The base wasn't like seated properly. I'm sure if I took it apart, I could tune it up a little bit, but I just have so many ULXs at this point. You've been putting any time into the X2F? Not really. Certainly not enough time. But then again, it's the unfinished prototype version. I know what I think about the shape, so I'm just waiting for a new version, I guess. How do you deal with dot skates scraping on soft pads? You don't use dot skates. That's the reason. Are gaming mice getting boring because it's getting too good? I guess that's what's led to the kind of stagnation, but I don't know, just nothing great releases nowadays. Out of all the 2025 mouse releases, stuff from 2024 is still very good. But yeah, I will have to get to setup soon, given that there are 20 winners today. There have never been so many winners. Have you gotten your hands on the Terra? Yes, it is in my hand right now even. It's honestly true to the G703. It comes with these interesting Corepad Air style skates. But yeah, I like the Terra. It's not a disappointment quality-wise. I definitely prefer it over the Pero. Man, I wish the XQF was decent. I hope they fill in the back half. You want it to feel larger? That's interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they change it by the time of release. I think they just wanted a lot of feedback. I don't know why they made it so heavy, though. Will you test the Zero Mouse Blade once it releases? Yes, but I don't know when that will be. The Terra is good. Review should be coming sometime next week. Favorite skates on the Saturn Pro Soft? Probably Magic Ice. I knew you'd go back to GPX. It's like that one girl can't leave. True. Best mouse in Best Buy? That's a good question. Probably Viper V3 Pro, I guess. Trump tariffs are now 245% since your video now. What? I don't really know what's going on, because a few of the companies I've talked to, they're like, as long as the exceptions stay or a deal gets worked out, they'll be fine. So I really don't know what's in place with electronics. It is an interesting time to live in for an American. Manish with the 100. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what that is. Is that the India money? But I thank you for 100 of them. Do you recommend the OP1W4K, XM2 W4K? 17.5 by 9. The XM2 might feel a bit large and wide for you, but I'd recommend that for a relaxed claw over the OP1. Maybe other people would think different. But yeah, damn, I guess I gotta go. I gotta get to setups. What do I do here? I turn this camera off, and then, Jesus, I'm like a fucking boomer. Let's see, the first setup Sunday submission. This is clean. This looks like a TikTok setup, I don't really know what to say. Is the Lethal Gaming Gear LA1 still good? I never recommended it too much. When is the GT60 video? That's a good question. GT60 versus the Venom. I don't know what it is with my Venom, if my PCB specifically is fucked or if it's the cable I'm using, but my input just feels better with the GT60. It's not placebo. I've tested it so many times. So yeah, I don't know. I don't really use my Venom. I love my GT60, but I just don't know what to say about it. I feel like I got a concussion. I just forgot how to make videos. There's just very little that differentiates products nowadays. Well, let's see. So Viper V3 Pro What is this? Saturn Pro. This guy's got Pro peripherals and then like a Wooting 60. Monitors are clean. I mean, this could be a winner, but does he really need anything? 20 winners on the day of Easter. What games are you playing currently? Still mostly Fortnite. But I did play a little bit of that like rematch game. It's some like soccer type game made on Unreal. Wait, what the hell? I know I'm skipping a setup, but what is this? Is that printed out? That's... I don't even know what to say. That's an insane submission. Got my face on a plush. Are those Focal clears as well? This has to be a winner. This look, he has to be a winner. Shocking? It really is shocking. Rematch is really fun. It's so-so. I refuse to plug in a controller to play it, so I'm pretty much just playing goalie, and it's not that fun. But I don't know. Maybe I'm looking for too much. What is this, like a fucking... Why are there buttons? Is that what it comes with? Did I just forget? I mean, yeah, this is a winner. This gets a good start. Where's the shocked emoji? There it is. That's your one freak commenter? I don't think it is. I think it's a different person. Good setup nonetheless. Okay, let's see. Which is this one that we skipped? Okay. All hack wallpaper. I don't know if that is an automatic disqualifier. What is this, an XM2? Some claw grip mouse. That looks pretty based. Is this like the optimum wooting? I really don't know what's going on with the keyboard. Some IEMs. This is not a winner, but it's a good setup. We got the Pikachu in the PC case. What happened to your Focal and what headset are you using now? I just dropped my Focals like 50 times, and then somebody was like, oh, I can repair them for you for like $100. And that was like a year ago, and I just have not found them since. I have no idea where they went, but they just fucking disappeared. They vanished into thin air. So yeah, I don't know. What am I using now? The DT990s, which I don't think is good. But does it really matter for Fortnite? I swear like all the pros use like HyperX headsets. It's, I don't know, music, it's fine. Never been much of an audio guy. And reviewing audio would be even worse. It's kind of fucked, though. If mice die, what do I transition to? I don't think I can. Bro got scammed? I didn't get scammed. I got my money's worth. I got years of use out of those headphones. I don't even think I'd wear them nowadays, though. They're just so heavy. Is it worth it to get the ULX Prophecy? If you haven't ordered one already, I guess there is some stock on Max Gaming, right? If you really want one, I guess. But it's not... I mean, paying like 200 plus, it's not worth it necessarily. Terra review when? It will be next week. I just need to get some more time on it. Comparisons to the Dex, the X3, which I do think I prefer the Terra over the X3. But yeah, wow, what a setup. Can't get over that. How long has that been a thing? How are you liking the Artisan skates so far? I posted my review on them. My opinion hasn't changed much since then. I've had like one pair wear out. I wanted to make like a TikTok or a YouTube short showing what the glide looks like when it wears out compared to brand new. But I didn't. Clicks discoloration? I don't think there is. I haven't used my unit a ton. Haven't seen any reports though. Okay, this setup, I fuck with it. I like the aspect ratio of the photo first and foremost. I like the very worn out desk. The mice and mouse pad, it's very good. Covering up the keyboard looks like some 60%. This might be a winner. There's just good spirit coming from this setup. Are Jades good for a Saturn? They're fine. How are you liking the Tens mouse? I don't love it for claw. Like, it's just not my style of shape. If you watch my X2H review, back when that mouse dropped, I said it was just too much of like a aggressive hump. That's not really what I look for in a claw mouse. And the Tens mouse is just a almost more intense version of that. Now that I've won, I'm going to sleep. I mean, you just secured the dub. I don't blame you. How could you lose with that submission? Is his CPU cooler hanging off? I don't know what's going on. I do know this is a winner, though. We got the Yeti. Artisan pad. It's too based. Are you trying the new Zowie mice? Which ones? I posted my review of the EC2. I had the other ones a few months ago. I would say Zowie's not my most used brand nowadays. When did you ever get the Endgame Gear OP1W? Yeah, I had a white unit that I liked. I never posted a full review just because the exact same thing I said about the XM2W like goes for that mouse except for the shape. So it's just, I don't know. Like, if you like the OP1 shape, fine with a slightly heavier version. You want wireless, go for it. But OP1 8K, a bit smarter of a buy. Would X-Ray Pad donut skates fit on the Beast X? Yeah, they will. Did you see the firmware update on the GPX2 scroll wheel? Yeah, didn't they just kind of yoink that feature from Final Mouse? It's crazy. Final Mouse, they will never get credit for that. Final Mouse, best mouse ever created? They have to be. They invented the scroll wheel feature. Let's see this. Floor setup wall in Florida. I mean, the Equate Plus on the floor, what is this, some G-Wolves mouse? It's a pretty base setup. Are you like laying down on the floor or just like sitting crisscross? I can't really imagine sitting crisscross with like a raised arm trying to use a mouse. That would be weird. But laying down I could see. I don't know how the keyboard would work. But damn, there's a lot of good setups off rip. You guys are going to make these 20 codes look like nothing. Thought it was a tent for a second. It does have that look. Maybe it is a tent. No, there's a wall. Maybe it's a walled tent. Final Mouse invented the scroll wheel. They really did. Is this a winner? What are you guys thinking? Winner, yes or yes? Did you see a Death Adder V4 leak? You skipped one? That is true. How did I skip one? I saw the, if that's what all of the pro players are using, yes, but I don't know exactly what that mouse is. Will you review Metrova mousepads lineup? Maybe. I have, I think, like 7 pads from the whale or whatever. Like, the entire Lambda shipment is, like, at USPS waiting to be picked up because they fake delivered it multiple times, but that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say is I have a lot of mousepads to review already, but I do want to try the Metrova Breeze. That's the only one that seems actually good. Or not good, but, like, interesting to me. Was the Cycube Castle aluminum version any good? Yeah, it was fine. Like, it's with keyboards, there's not often something that is unusable or like really trash nowadays, but is that worth like $200 plus? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's see the setup that was. Hyperion, XM2W, keyboard, undoubtedly, and 2 monitors. Very clean. Got the black aesthetic. We got Black Spider-Man. Pretty good. I don't know what is going on. If I'm just in a really good mood, Easter spirit, but I just feel like everything's a winner. Or maybe like the good setups stack at the beginning. But I know 12:30 was the first minute I accepted submissions, and there have been 4 setups I'd consider winners already. So that just doesn't feel right. So yeah, I don't know. Viz is very clean, but not a winner. Any readily available purple mouse colorways? Purple. I don't know. Some companies do that like limited purple, like Endgame Gear, but that's really all you have to look for. 4th attempt, by the way. If I win, I'll give the money to a friend who needs a new mousepad. Let's see. Well, see, it's going to be tough to win with this setup. I do respect, what is it, G-Wolves HTR, 2 monitors, glass mousepad. The speed mousepad and a fingertip mouse. It's just something I don't understand. Happy Easter, Droma, and everybody else in the chat. What a day. What a day in history. What fingertip mouse is this? Like something from Piranha? PC case. It's just there's nothing on the wall. Like, you need something going on to win. But I do like the setup. It's a very good setup. When do you think the Pulsar Zywu mouse will be released? No idea. Were there similar leaks of the TENS mouse? Like, to give a time frame estimate? I really don't know. Okay, I haven't missed any setups, right? Let's see this one. See, now we have something on the wall. We have some accessories, some life. Wow, and a Zowie mouse. Based. What is this? The U2? Zowie U2, and is that a Raiden? Is that a wireless keyboard, or does he just not have the cable showing for the sake of the setup pick? Because I do respect that commitment. Hot tub stream when? Probably never. I don't even know where I could physically access a hot tub. It's not like I have a backyard. Couldn't really fit one in my apartment. I'd have to like go to a third-party site. That would really complicate things. Why is his artisan mousepad corner so thick? It does kind of look like that. It does look like some thick stitching, but I think it's just the photo angle. Yeah, I think it's like an artifact or something. I don't know. This could be a winner, though. It does have like a very, very warm vibe. That's a budget control pad under $50. Under $50, there's really a lot of mouse pads. But control, I mean, if you want like a sticky, intense control, you could go like Lethal Gaming Gear Jupiter Pro, even probably. Zowie's control pads, Infinity Mice control maybe. Most setups are winning. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. We need to get to some losers. Is this a loser? Is this a fake wall hack pad or is that real? I don't know. Did they do like a cloth pad release? God, what is going on with wall hack? Got all of the card wallet over there. Slight flex. It's like a giant Lego brick. WL mouse. Pretty good setup, I must say. If the standards weren't so harsh, yeah, this is the wall hack design that I said kind of looked like a swastika, I think, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Tens mouse worth a cop? It's hard to say, right? Because it costs a lot more than the X2H, and it's not really that different, but it could be a great shape if you want something really high profile. Wireless keyboards with a wireless mouse or wireless headset is nerfing yourself because of interference, right? It's not helping, certainly. Like, if you have a wireless mouse, you want to have a pretty optimal wireless environment within, like, 6 feet of your body. Maybe, give or take. Shocking stream. I mean, they're always shocking. They're always streams. It is what it is. But yeah, this setup's good. On a different day, maybe it's a winner. I do like the grip strength trainer. Keep on gripping. EJ. What is this? I fuck with that. Like a dream catcher. Oof. See, now this, while we're on the topic of wireless environments, this is what we call suboptimal. But the setup otherwise looks fine. Looks functional. What the hell is this? The bottom right. Is that like a old phone cable? Viz setup was definitely a winner, super clean. Yeah, but it's just like, sometimes there's a setup that's so... They're like TikTok perfect setups, I don't know. Yeah, then again. This, I thought it was fake at first, but then I saw the G-Wolves mouse or whatever. This is crazy. Is that a G-Wolves mouse? Wait. What mouse is this? I actually have no idea. Why does everyone have their monitors so low? I mean, it makes sense, right? Unless you're really tall, you probably don't want the monitor too high. Damn, this setup's crazy. What are these? Are they like Lego cars? Are they not Legos? Damn. Google setup? Is it though? Because there has been an increase of people submitting fake setups. Those are indeed Legos. Shocking. But I do always think, like, whenever a setup that I would think is fake has good peripherals, that it's real. But it doesn't have an artisan mousepad, so it's not a winner. Tough draw. Very shocking setup. What the hell is this? Wow, you guys really... People are showing out for Easter. There has never been this impressive of a setup Sunday. What the fuck is that? I am asking the same thing. You could just have people write boardsy on a paper. That is true, but that's so much work. Well, it's not really work for me, but maybe in the future. Let's see though. Really, what is there to complain about on this setup? I don't know what keyboard this is. Is that like the Wooting, the clear case? Wow, transforms. That, like, do you even call it a PC build? Whatever is going on there. That is very tough. True, there should be something zebra, but the blend of black and white, it gets you close enough. I mean, this has to be a winner. I've never, in my, like, 5 years of looking at setups now, seen anything like this, so there you go. Fake gamers? I don't even know. This looks like a real gaming setup to me. Guys, like the video. It's only 8 likes? Holy shit, only 8? That's disappointing. Wooting with flux switches. I have the flux switches. Maybe that's why I don't like my Venom 60. Most likely a Tiger Light case? Oh, yes. That's what I was thinking of. Tiger Light. Ulex Comp, Tiger Ice Dots. Whatever these headphones are. I've seen them many times before. I mean, this is a clean setup. You have these like stuffed animals like in a cage, stuffed in a box. Wait, no, those weren't the headphones I thought they were. That's awkward. Razer Strider desk mat. It's not something you see every day. That's a nice mini ATX PC. It is, but it really doesn't faze me after looking at the last setup. Like, maybe this takes up more space, but it has so much more aura. Planning on getting a Tiger Light Gaming, but I gotta sell my fuck-ass Final Mice first. Unusual joint activity detected. Well, it shouldn't be... Should be able to afford a Tiger Light with your Final Mouse money. Just gotta get to selling. Let's see this. This is very Spider-Man themed, seemingly. Red and white. Viper V3 Pro, Saturn Pro. PC. I don't know, though. Is this a winner? There is some character. When's the next setup Sunday? That's a good question. Not next Sunday. The thing is, like, I should be streaming no less than every 2 weeks. But I swear, the budget mouse questions, they just got to me. They forced me to quit streaming, but now I'm back. Vertical curved is insane? Yeah, I see stuff like that, and it just confuses me. But I do respect it. The other vertical curved was better. There is another one? I don't even know. I'm droning out. Wait. This is pretty tough. The zebra? Oh, it's covering something. Thought it was just put there. Odin Gaming Mousepad. You don't see those much nowadays. Razer Viper V3 Pro, seemingly. It's just a solid setup. So many people have car figurines. You take a 2-month break every month. It is very impressive. But yeah, 2025. It's not been my year for streaming. It's ugly to me. What is ugly? Let's see. We got the Kanye album. What is this? Naruto? I understand anime. Hien Viper V3 Pro. Is this a Razer keyboard? And DT990s. I mean, this is a solid setup. Quadcast? Can't really say it's bad. There should be more holes in the wall. That's the issue. There's not enough. That could be the pattern of the wall, just a lot of like small holes. That poster is fire. It is. Maybe he thinks like that's enough. You could put a few more posters. Minus points for the Kanye? No way. I'm not gonna lie. Like Preacher Man, the first song on the Kanye album, like that's a very good song. So you just got to kind of understand, like Kanye's gonna be Kanye. Set up Sunday submission. Very direct. I eat microplastics. I like that name. I also like the blurry photo. There's a lot to like. I don't like the IEMs. This mouse, it looks like it has a hole in it, right? Or is that like grip tape, maybe? I can't re-listen to Kanye now without viewing it through new Kanye lens. Well, I mean, you can still listen to it, though. That's the thing. If Smacked don't win, I'm going to crash out. Who's Smacked? Did I miss one? I don't even know. Let's see this, though. Is this a panda? This isn't a winner, but it's very curious. Like, what is this device? He's farther down? Okay. You don't like the new Yay? Womp womp. I agree. Old photo. Sorry. Is this real? That is just that monitor setup doesn't... Like... How far back? I guess with peripheral vision? No, I really don't understand it at all. People are still submitting. He's never going to see mine. Yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but 25 minutes, if there are a ton of submissions already? I don't know. What is your IRL FOV? Yeah, like if you're somehow seeing something on like the sides of these monitors and then just looking at the middle, do you get distracted by the bar? I do like it though. Like in theory, I like it. I don't know if I could do it. Wooting 2. And he has a ULX now. That is pretty based. Sim racing, but he's not sim racing. How much would those monitors cost? Is that the Samsung monitor? I don't even know. It just looks so big. Pause. Let's see. What do we have here? Is that the Pulsar X3 or is it the Terra? It's one of the two, I think. Probably. Actually, I don't know. Aqua Control Pro Mid, though. Don't know the keyboard. Is that like a budget brand keyboard? Where he needs to turn his chair to see different applications? Yeah, that guy in the last setup, that's just crazy to me. Like, looking at it like that. It would probably be fun to play Fortnite on that, just for like a game or two, though. Chinese Wooting clone? Is that like the Keymove brand? Oh, Mchos? Fuck, that's Mchos' logo? Damn. Terra, look at the dongle. True, good comm. Yeah, I have the dongle right in front of me. It is a pretty good dongle. It's like somewhat dim, but it shows off the features better than most other dongles with like similar displays. Let's see. Got a new mousepad after I got roasted on Setup Sunday. Saturn Pro. That's what it's all about. Now you no longer have a roastable mousepad. I mean, you have a ULX and a GPX, so I understand why I would have roasted your mousepad. And is the keyboard next? A HyperX keyboard 2025? It's pushing it. It is pushing it. When are you going to look at Metrova mousepads? I don't know. I already have something of a mousepad backlog, and it's just not a peripheral that's inspiring me anymore. And if you've tried relatively few mousepads, I think there's still room for excitement. But if you tried like every mousepad, every Surface like 5 times over, it gets a little bit old. I mean, what's going on here? Wow. Is this real? What is this? Lamzu Energon? What brand is that? What the hell am I looking at? There's just so much. Oh, this is the smacked person that people were talking about. Okay, I understand it now. Yeah, HitScan Hyperlight, it has to be real. But see, these people are not doing themselves any favors not having artisan mousepads. If you look like you can, I don't know, like own any item you want, you gotta have at least an artisan mousepad. QCK Speed is all I need as a widely available solution. Yeah, I love the QCK Speed. I'm actually using mine right now. Is that a TV? I don't know what this is. That's a good question. Anybody identify it? The headphones as well? There's a lot going on here. Is this a winner, though? The stool is crazy? The stool is pretty crazy. I didn't even notice that. Like, that whole part of the photo. The stool with, like, fucking radio on it. Are you buying a Batch 2 Ying? No. I mean, I don't have one currently. I'd accept one if they sent it to me. Did it sell out already? Damn. Yeah, I guess this can win. Just because every time I, like, look or zoom in, there's just something more. Which is what I complain about. I often say there's not enough. So in this case where there's so much, you gotta win. Might be a winner, but doesn't really look like a gamer setup. Yeah, no artisan. It's tough. But we do have to respect the good setups. Why do people hate on the G309? It's great. Is that rage bait, or do you actually love the G309? Because I respect that. My Energon has been good to me. I'd say try a Raiden. Worst case scenario, you're like, oh, I don't love the Raiden. The audio setup is immaculate, though. Yeah, that's always unfortunate. Like, this stuff could very well be worth, like, 100K, and I just wouldn't know. It's an audiophile setup more than an Aimer setup? Well, Boardsy... I almost said Boardsy Fest. Fucking Setup Sunday is open to all. Speaking of Boardsy Fest, it is, like, 7 Saturdays away or something? No, more than that. I don't know. July 13th, though. Boardsy Fest. You on to the IEMs? No. I still can't really get behind IEMs. Okay, what's going on here? Hello, Boardsy. We got the Coke can on a little coaster. Respectable. Is this a glass pad? That's some glass pad. What are you playing? Clicking Dodgy. And you are... what is this, like 1,300, 1,500 out of 35K? You need to, oh wait, no, this is 9,000. Jesus, you need to get the score up on that. This would be a winner if you were 99th percentile, but we need to, oh, there's the Dior. Yeah, I don't know. That's really the only thing I have to say about this setup. Is that a glass pad, though? That's bad for the glass. Oh, there's a keep mat. That's the issue with Kovacs. You don't get to take advantage of the keep mat. IKEA monitor arm. I respect it. NPC scent. It's pretty common. I feel like it's become so known to be common. Now it's like, there's kind of uniqueness to using it. Okay, let's see this. This guy's a real Coruscant fan. And a WMS Ying. I don't know what I think about that Ying 63 keyboard. OMG Chopper Funko Pop. Where? Was it in the last one? Oh. That? I don't even know. I don't see a Funko Pop in this setup. What is that? I understand the aesthetic. I just don't love it, sadly. It's a good setup, though. Tekusai ass setup. Yeah, that's really what it looks like. It just looks like a Coruscant marketing photo. And something about that, it just doesn't stick. Clean aesthetic? True. It is very clean. God damn, this is terrible. Jesus Christ. That is... See, those are harsh words. Very harsh. What is this? What else is this? A VXE Mat R? On an upside down endgame gear pad that looks very, like, uneven and wavy. Got the mini PC. A keyboard. And a mic. There's no denying that this is a setup. Hey, Boards, you got BeastX Pro from Ali for €124. W or L? Seems like a W if it's cheaper than you'd get it from, like, their website. And that's the price you get it delivered for. That's hard to complain about. Okay, what is this? Why is this guy sending all of these photos? What am I supposed to, like, understand from this? I fear I'm missing the point. I don't know why that reminded me, but isn't Fortnite FNCS on? Oh, probably because somebody typed Fortnite in my chat. Subconscious. What would you play if Fortnite wasn't a thing? I really don't know. Because literally, it's not directly related, but every time I watch a Valorant clip now, it just gets more and more boring. I thought they looked boring, like, years ago. So it definitely wouldn't be Valorant. I didn't grow up on CS, so it probably wouldn't be that. I really don't know what I would play. Maybe something like the Finals. Okay, let's see. What games does this guy have installed? Maybe I'll get inspired. Marvel Rivals, no. Roblox? Maybe if there was a great Roblox FPS. Rainbow Six, no. Call of Duty, no. Yeah, I don't know. Thank God there's Fortnite. That's all I can say. And this guy, let's see. OP1 8K, Unusual Way Esports Magic Ice. Are these Pokemon cards as well? It's pretty based. Wait, I swear as a child, I had this one. From, like, the black and white. Yeah, the setup can be a winner. In part because I, like, use this guy's games to figure out what I would enjoy myself. Marvel Rivals, hell no. Yeah, I agree. That game just looks... I'm surprised it's still alive, honestly. Maybe it's just, like, Marvel's pumping it. Deadlock? Nah, not at all. What's happening with Deadlock? I just don't hear about it at all anymore. I don't want to, like, dance on its grave, but too bad about Deadlock. Do you play comp Fortnite? No. I just don't have a trio. And I just, like, won't play events. GoPro and Krunker. Again, what happened to Krunker? I feel like all of these games just, like, vanished. Might I recommend Battlefield? Not really my style. I don't like many games. It's much harder for me to find a game like I'd be willing to play rather than the other way around. Yo, Krunker. What about Krunker? So many people from the Krunker scene blossomed into something great. PC specs for me, like a 4080, 7950 X3D. It's all right. This is probably the longest I've had a PC build, though, in my life, like, without replacing anything. Krunker is permadead? Yeah, it's like a Discord game, and it's just a shell of its former self. Okay, wait, I looked at this setup already. let's see this one. Isn't this like the Entity glass pad? I don't really understand like how this was distributed, but I've seen it on Twitter. What looks like some good HE boards, a camera, crazy light. Is this an unreleased mouse I'm looking at? Oh no, it's a Lamzu mouse. Nobody heard what I'm talking about. And what looks like a ULX small or medium. Pretty good setup. As an OG Krunker player, account made in 2018, game became very hellish with the amount of cheaters. Well, yeah, I mean, everybody who was ever good at Krunker was cheating. It's like just one thing you also have to accept. But I mean, I think it still could have had a like fine comp scene if they just kind of allowed hackers to hack against each other, because that's what it was to begin with. Borzy, it's over. The peripheral scene is dead soon. Even free review samples will have a full tariff payment due. I just don't understand what's going on, because it seems like electronics, like including mice and somehow mouse pads extend to that, are exempt based on what I've heard from people in the industry. But obviously, the situation is not finished. Like it's still developing. Ayo, happy Easter, everyone. Same to you, Rise and Shine, and everybody else. Happy Easter. When's the ULX video dropping? It could drop anytime. I mentioned it earlier. There's just nothing really new for me to add about the ULX or the WL mouse with the solid sides. It's like I've recommended each of those for like over a year at this point. They've continued to release variations. It's if you want something in stock, just get the WL mouse. 480 hertz OLED sounds really fun. Yeah, I've just kind of gotten used to it. It's how it is with every monitor. You eventually just get used to it. And then it's just how you expect a monitor to feel. Damn, it's been a while since I've looked at a setup. Maybe like a few minutes. Using the mouse bungee for the wireless dongle. Very tough. Do you use the dongle included in the Razer mice boxes or plug the small USB? I don't understand what you're asking. Like if you're using a wireless mouse, use the dongle with the extender. If you never learned how to slide hop in Krunker, you're cooked. Yeah, but on the new version, they don't even let you slide hop. So it's all for naught. This is a good setup, just got to be conservative with the winners. How many winners do I have now? 5? 5 of 20? Jeez. What the hell is this? Is this a phone? Is this a gamer phone? What the Sigma you're so skivvy. I mean, if that's actually a phone you use, it's pretty tough. With like the handle on it? What is going on here? Is this a Cooler Master mouse? With like a hole cut out of it? And an OP1 with a bare braided wire? A lot of you guys have base setups, I'm not gonna lie. The ratios, it's gotten pretty good. When did they patch out slide hopping? Like over a year ago at this point. MM710, this is a base setup. There's a lot of those. A lot of keyboards as well. And another like car. Which is crazy. HHKB. Those used to be pretty big a long time ago. Let's see. It's another winner. 6 of 20. Jeez. Should have been 30 winners. What's a good mouse with 8K hertz under $100 Canadian? I don't know Canada money, but I mean, the same good AliExpress, like Chinese budget options probably apply, like Skyrox, VXE, ATK. Have you tried the Infinite Control mouse? I just ordered one. Yeah, if you like high static friction, just like dense, slow, smooth pads, you'll enjoy it. Setup got the seal of approval Venom 60AG Hyperion. I used code BOARDSY for it, and the ULX. I mean, the setup's pretty based with the it's like 2019, 2020 BOARDSY image as. Wait, this is crazy. I didn't even realize those images on the side were also me. Have people discovered that just including me in their setup is like a cheat to win? Because I can't encourage it, but at the same time I kind of can. Type of pad for Fortnite. I mean, a lot of pros enjoy smooth speed, or not smooth, like just smooth control pads. Like Peterbot uses the Radar. I will say though, Muzz DM'd me and said that the Artisan Zero is like the god mouse pad, and he like wasn't on it for a few months and he was playing so much worse. So that's another testimonial for Artisan from Fortnite players. And I know Poyo uses the Zero as well, so I'd probably say like the Zero Soft, just the best pad for Fortnite. Don't you like the Type 99 for Fortnite? It's a bit too... It's not too controlled, but it's just more controlled than I need. Prefer Heian over the Zero for Fortnite? That's totally possible as well. I used to in the past. I wouldn't say I don't nowadays, but I just use, like, control pads more. Most Fortnite pros use awful peripherals? That's not really true. Unless you consider, like, the GPX awful, which is just, like, so-so intelligence-wise. The setup's pretty based. With the custom-made wallpaper, you gotta show respect. So is it 7 winners now? Damn, almost halfway done. 40 minutes into the stream. Honestly, making pretty decent time. Wow, we got the first spammer. Stop with the spam. On Easter, I don't want to have to time anybody out, but you just gotta stop with the spamming. Especially when it's with a question like that. Is Saturn and Saturn Pro good control pads? Yeah, I mean, I was going to say no and troll, but it's like, I don't think anybody's ever said no to that question. Holy shit, I just cleaned my table today. Please forgive me for the table color. Wow, well, no. Absolutely. Now that you pointed out, this is an irredeemable setup because of the table color and not because of this, like, 200 millimeter glass mouse pad. I don't know what's going on here. Pre-ordered Tekusei Singularity. Yeah, did any of you guys get that? The $40 glass mouse pad? Happy Easter, Shulky and everybody else. Speedrun the setups? With the amount of winners we have, I don't even need to speedrun. Like, if there were trash setups, I'd be, like, getting on and off. But what is this pad? I actually don't even know. Attack Shark, pretty based. Zowie pad. Was gonna, but I have 3 glass pads I don't use. Yeah, if you already have good glass pads, I would say it's not as much of a product for you as it is people who just, like, have never tried a glass pad. Sold out so fast? Did it really? I checked it at, like, it dropped at 6, and I checked it at 8:30, and I was surprised it was still in stock, but yeah, it's not still in stock, so I guess it did sell out pretty quick. This is a pretty base setup. Got the Raw Excel open. Using Raw Excel. Shocking in this year. Is this the Newfie keyboard or whatever? Like the low profile Hall effect? Or is it something else? What's the best balanced gates? Just like something, any high quality PTFE will serve you well. It's more about like, unless you're on a glass pad and you're asking that. HP Omen glass pad? Is that their logo? I don't even know. Looks like something cheap. No, yeah, it looks like really like some budget glass pad. Table is university standard? Yeah, I mean, the table's pretty based. I don't know why you'd be insecure about the table. Pretty good setup, though. For a university setup, especially. Tiger Ice V2 good on the Superlight and the Saturn. Yeah, no reason it wouldn't be. Well, the Jade speeds work good with the Artisan Zero Soft on GPX Superlight 2. The dot skates, I wouldn't recommend it. I'd recommend the full size. What do you think about the Neptune Pro? I just ordered one. Being completely honest, I think I prefer the QCK Speed over it. But it's a very good, like, like speed pad. It's not a smooth speed pad. And it's not textured like the Heian is either. It's in like a kind of in-between place. Oh, it's a plastic pad. Makes sense. Let's see this. Wow, what country is this? Is this like the UK or like Scotland? Like, where are these houses? This just looks like something out of a dream. Doesn't even look real. What country is this? That's what I need to know. See, this guy says his setup's ass. You don't even realize. Like, you have a view of what looks like the 1300s. For sure, UK? Wow. I need to go to that country. Looks like Germany. Everybody's saying UK. GeoGuessr UK. I'll take that expertise. What is this, though? Hitscan Hyperlight Metrova mousepad. And is that SteelSeries keyboard? Pretty based. SteelSeries headset as well. The little bundle. I respect it. I respect the UK setup. The Blue Snowball. Northern Ireland. Wait, is that the guy himself saying it? Oh, Ireland. He did edit the message. Wow. All of you UK people. Well, no, isn't it like... It's part of the UK. Damn. Wait, is it? No. That's American geography for a second there. Will you try the Polarity by... Wait, North is part of the UK? Holy shit. Dude, geography is so not designed for Americans. Metrova pad review when? I don't know. I'll try out the Breeze at some point, but I would not say within like a week or two. It's just, is it really worth it though? Because it's just so hard for me to change my mousepad recommendations at this point. Everything's just so set in stone. Metrova Breeze is goated? That's what I've heard. Have you tried the new SteelSeries QCKs? Yeah, I enjoy the speed a lot. And then I'm going to try some of the Whale's new mouse pads. Especially for the price, too. Yeah, I mean, if the availability's good. I've been on the rated mid. Yeah, I've been using my orange rated mid a bit. I don't know why. My QCK speed just plays quicker. Thoughts on Matty using a Maya X instead of the Superlight? Did he actually switch over? I feel like I would have seen that. My Twitter now is just kind of... It's like fucked. Wait, I didn't mean to give this guy the win, but now I feel like if I take it away, that would be awkward. Like, I don't see peripheral content on my Twitter anymore. He mentioned it in the Raw Input podcast. When was that? Like, recently? Irish W? Shout out to Ireland. I've been on the Maya X with a Raiden Soft. I could totally see it. Yeah, like GPX to Maya X, it's an easy transition. And if you appreciate the lighter weight, I'm sure. But I know he's like such a staunch Superlight user. Twitter is so racist now. There's just like constant political content. What really got me to like start using the app so much less is just like these NPC videos that just won't stop showing up of like slime videos and like people cutting soap, just shit like that. I don't understand like why that was on my feed, and no matter how much I would press not interested, it would just keep showing up. I'm like, this is just a slop app now. So that's my rant. You cut your soap? I don't. Let's see. What the fuck is this setup? Please let me win so I can buy cheapest mouse in LGG. Should I just let this... I mean, it is Easter. Ban that guy? Nah, he's not going to get banned. But it's just a matter, does he win? I see the dirty windowsill, and I see a lot of myself in this setup. Ban him, no sympathy points? See, but on Easter, we have to show kindness. Kindness? Am I retarded? He needs it. He does. You are so real for this. That's what I needed to hear. Okay, are we at maybe 10 of 20 setups? All he needs is a mouse? True, he has like the tablecloth as his mouse pad. He just needs the mouse. How do we know he's not lying about what he has in his room? We don't, but like many times in life, we're just operating based off of trust. We're trusting that he's an honest, good man. How old are you, Boardsy? I'm 22 and a half. It was my half birthday on April 16th, so just over 22 and a half. You like kebab shawarma or sarma? I don't even know. Maybe I'd know what it is if I saw it, but I guess shawarma is what I prefer. How's the retirement home? It is what it is, yeah. I didn't know. Like 22 is... 20 is where you really start to feel old, but then 22, it's like another fucking punch. Then 22 and a half, don't even get me started. But let's see. Have I looked at this setup already? No, I haven't seen this mouse. It's like a Nacho Customs mouse. This is very... I don't know what's going on. It's like a demonic symbol or something. Actual Fortnite unk now? That's what people need to understand. But every so often... I'll wake up and I'll sun gaze and I'll just be like moving for like 20 minutes and then the age kicks in. How can I get the same mustache as you? It's a long waiting game. You can't rush it into existence. 25 is around when your cells start dying faster than they're being created. And see, I'm halfway to that point from 20. So it's kind of bad. Boardsy, we need some Fortnite clips. That's true. You guys do need some Fortnite clips. But whenever I post them in videos, like, I just swear they don't like help view retention. They don't get any comments, so I think, oh, this doesn't matter. But then I don't put in a video and people are like, oh, put gameplay. So I just kind of understand the role of gameplay now. Do you have muscles? No, not a single one on my body. I'm just all bone and blubber. No muscle. The aim goes away at 37, then comes back at 42. 37? Damn. But 42, Jackie Robinson here. Reverse die sub keycaps. Is that what these are? I forgot about the setup. I forgot about Setup Sunday in general. You got the Pulsar sleeve. Still don't understand what design this is. It's a good setup. It's just not... I like the pegboard. Just not a winner. Not everything can win. My aim went away at 25 and still hasn't come back at 39. God bless. When is the last time you played Krunker? Probably like 4 months ago on Discord or something, but it's just so fake. It doesn't even... It's like not Krunker anymore. Let's see this one. Wow. See, artisan pads are just so beautiful. No other mouse pad has a like weave that you can just look at and be in awe of. And this is a point that I really try to drive home. You play Overwatch? No. It would... Like, I do sometimes see people playing Overwatch, like, creative maps or whatever, workshop maps. I'm like, yeah, that looks like a fun way to test aim. But just the Overwatch game itself, I could not imagine playing. Pretty much anything where I have to be on a team with strangers and they can just sell my game is not something that I want to play. For real, Krunker died out so bad all the YouTubers left. I don't blame them. There's just literally nothing to make content out of. Have you tried Fragpunk yet? No. I think Fresh Reviews was playing that, though. Like, there is more to this guy's setup than his beautiful artisan pad. Is this like a bunk bed? Wouldn't want that to crush in, destroy your setup. The GPX on a mouse stand? There's a lot of dust. Very rarely do I see a setup and I think, wow, there's more dust on this than my desk. But that is the case here. Bunk bed meta? Might be. What do you play on Fortnite, PG, Zone Wars? More PGs than Zone Wars. But just like... I've been playing the new Reload season. I hit Unreal and Ranked this season, which was just a waste of time. I remember Krunker started to get into NFTs and shit. They were always kind of at the bleeding edge of that. Age is just a cop-out? I don't think so. Like, show me one cracked 35-plus-year-old on Fortnite. Just one. And then if you show me one, show me two. Fortnite is so still right now, I can't get myself to play at all. That's kind of how I was the past, like, few weeks. I also have been playing MLB The Show on console with some of my IRLs, but that just, like, doesn't even count as... Like, doesn't count as a game, really. Bushcamp Dad? See, that's not helping the cause for boomers. Nobody that old wants to play Fortnite? That's just... Anybody of any age can appreciate the greatness of Fortnite. I haven't heard the word NFT in 2 years. I should do an NFT launch. What's your VT rank, Mr. Bordsey? I have not. The season 5, or was it season 4? Whatever, but I think season 5. Most of those scenarios I just didn't really care to play. Jarian? I think Jarian's like 1 or 2 years older than me. Have you tried Hypixel though? Like Minecraft? No. Wait, is this real? I'm only 4 minutes into setup submissions? I actually felt like I was making good time. And then, I don't know what happened. Jarian's like 28. Oh, what the hell? Jarian's a boomer. Good for him, though. I don't think he's making as many videos nowadays. Maybe he is. As I got older, I went from Overwatch and Apex to CSGO. Oh, God. I hope Fortnite just stays around for the next, like, decades or however much time I continue playing these games. So I just always have Fortnite to go back to. What is this? Hadi S Plus, Ajaz keyboard, Konami mousepad. I mean, this is all solid. Even if it's not what I'd consider like A1, it still works, you know? That's the thing with peripherals. I think Cypher is old too. Is he 30? He's probably around that age. That's the thing, like this game's been around for so long, even if you started in your mid-20s, now you're like in your early 30s. Oh, oy vey. I saw the vid of your mouse you're using for summer. It's the reason of GPX over Maya X. I just play better with it, you know? It's spent a lot of time on each of them, and I just feel more comfortable on the GPX. It's really simple as that. It's like if I had to use the Maya X forever, like fine, I could. But if I was given the choice, I would use the GPX. I started at 11 years old with Fortnite. I was like 15, or yeah, evidently I was 15. What a smart decision it was, downloading Fortnite on my PlayStation 4? Yep. Play Rainbow Six Siege now. People told me to do that like when I was in middle school, literally. I never did. I don't think I've ever downloaded the game. Let's see this. I like this POV, your can on the desk. Let's see, where's the goods? ATK? Artisan mousepad? Is this guy a lefty? Yuck. Bro hates trying new things. I really, with games, I do, because I just don't, I am very calcified with games. Like, I've just tried so many styles, and I just know what I like. Left-handed people in the Big 25. Yeah, I don't know about that. Should I buy the Artisan Zero Soft from Amazon because that's the only place that ships to me? And what size do you recommend? It's the only place that ships to you. Where do you live? I mean, if it's like super expensive, I just find that hard to believe. Hope that guy gets better. I do as well. It's very tough out there. Yep, I'm lefty. Well, lefty representation. It's a good setup. I don't know, though. Nothing screams winner. The left-handedness, I do feel bad. I will say that much. You play Valorant right now? I don't know if I've loaded up Valorant in 2025. I don't think so. I kind of want to every now and then, but I never do. I stand strong. Let's see. Maining the XM2W and Viper V3 Pro based. Wait, what is modded with blue shell pink dots? The Viper V3 or the XM2? Keyboard Wooting 6. I mean, wow. See, this setup, there's some color. Valorant meta is so bad right now. Valorant just looks stale. Like, in all aspects. XM2 most likely. The Viper. See, we have some mixed opinions here. The mouse setup's very good, though. Like, these are all mice that I approve of. Even this GPX, it just doesn't look like a GPX. Paint it yourself? Is that why? Using the LG G pad as a keypad mat is based? More based than using a keypad mat. Please make it to 1250. Bro, it's 15 more minutes of setups. God. Let's see. Frugal. Setup time. Munchlax. Big Pokemon enjoyer. We got the Beast mousepad. Terra based. Yolex, Hyperlight. What the hell is this? Is that the Pulsar? What shape is that? Am I insane? Pretty base setup. Is it a winner? Very well could be. Please check out Piga 2. Oh, that's your setup. It's not that far away, actually. Okay, I'm hoping like it kind of drops off because these first 5 minutes of setups I've gone through, there have been a lot of setups per minute. Is this I kind of do respect it. Like, there's a lot of good going on. This could be a winner. Recognize the name and so forth. You big in the IEM game? I cannot be less big in the IEM game. I've tried maybe 2 pairs over the past 2 years. So 1 pair a year. Pretty good. College setup. Venom 60, OP1, 8K, Maya X on a heavy B speed. Pretty based. I remember, I've had that pad, but I think I gave it away. This monitor, though, it could use a cleaning, don't you think? Jesus. Then again, like, I'm not going to lie, my monitor has been exactly as bad, if not worse at points. But I wouldn't photograph it. Also, goddamn, 1,500 hours on Destiny 2? I respect that. He looks left when playing. I just imagine he has his chair set up so he's like kind of looking straight onto the monitor, but maybe not. Matte monitors just don't clean. That's true to an extent, but I won't buy that that's the best this monitor can look. That's my exact setup, except GT60, not Venom 60. I mean, setups have essentially been solved in terms of components. It is crazy. Cleaning is work and nobody's paying. I do respect that mindset. Yeah, this is a pretty solid setup. He needs a monitor stand, low key. Yeah, that could help. That could help. Oh, there's an ATK mouse in the background. I didn't even see that. Good mouse as well. Wait, ULX even? Shocking. Pretty based for a college setup. Last setup Sunday before college graduation. Wow. Congratulations on making it through college. AOC OLED, XM2W, and a Notsu. What keyboard is this? What the hell? Haven't seen many cool keycap sets. That's one thing that has been missing from today's Setup Sunday. Monitor arm might not work with that desk. True. What's up, dude? I have a G Pro wireless and it's doing okay. It's time for upgrade, or can I wait? Like the original G Pro wireless from 2018, I would probably upgrade. That's just what I mean. If you have like a G Pro Superlight though, it could probably still be fine. Desk is too thick for a monitor arm. Shocking. Let's see. The setup may not be a winner, but this person is a winner for graduating college. What skates do you recommend for a Beast Guardian? Do you want speed or control? I would just recommend like sampling multiple types from X-Ray Pad, maybe. Just seeing what you prefer. Because like skates on glass, it's just a very different experience depending on what you use and what you prefer. Sir Boardsy, I love you. Much appreciated. I mean, pretty good setup. What the? I don't know what's going on with these. Do you just like attach those to your ear? I don't know. It's no Windows key. That always bothers me on these keyboards. And then the ULX Tfue. Based colorway. No denying that. That's a custom. What keyboard is that? I don't know. Another Keev mat, though. I swear, like, did they have a huge Black Friday sale? You clip them on your ears? I don't know. It's beyond my pay grade, but it does look crazy. And it matches the Finalist to some extent. I heard those headphones are good. Usually if stuff looks like it's made in like the 1960s, it is good when it comes to audio. Something I've like learned over the years. If there's one mouse you can revive from the dead/discontinued, what would it be and why? That's a good question. Maybe the Zowie Miko. Like, it would just be so interesting if Zowie released a modern version of that. Because I have tried the Shape and it was pretty good. Koss is lit. I have KP40. Yeah, there's just a whole world of audio equipment out there. Does this win? I don't know. This person did say they love me, so I do respect it. Do you rate the ULX more than GPX or V3 Pro? It depends on the situation. Like for Fortnite, no, but just for like a raw aiming scenario, probably. The only thing they upgrade on audio is features. What do you mean? Like with new products? I need my centerpiece? All this waiting to buy and wait some more? I mean, I would not hold my breath with the centerpiece. I don't have any inside info, but it's just like, do I see Final Mouse hitting their date estimate? I don't know. Death Adder V3 Wired is super good. That's true. What's it at nowadays, like in terms of price? If it ever hit like a solid like $50 or below like normal price, pretty good. Damn, this guy, the mailman, or male main. Let's see. Pretty. I mean, it just looks like one of those, like, old, like, 2020 TikTok style setups. Like, there's just everything. 42 to 60 on a good day. Interesting. Prime Day might be better. Yep. What is this? Is this a Vaxi mouse? Looks pretty based. Artisan pad. Drunk deer board? I don't know. It has this knob. But this looks pretty good. I respect this lamp a lot. And the desk fan. I don't know about the RGB mousepad. Even if it's just an undermat, I don't know. And then the poster. Is he like a Halo player? Male main? Do you ever review audio? No. For one, like I'm not an expert on it per se, but I also it doesn't interest me. Like if I had an arsenal of audio gear, I would I don't know. Probably just use the same thing. Similar to my situation with mice. See what's going on here. I respect the little aquarium. That might be an auto win. Wow. And the cacti? See, bringing life into your setup in a literal way goes very far. And then since you're investing so much... Wait, is this... I actually can't even tell if this is like a VXE mouse or if this is a Pulsar mouse. Yeah, it's VXE based on the dongle. When you're investing so much into the aquarium, you don't have much budget for the mouse. I get it. I don't know what keyboard this is. Mad Lions. See, this is a winner. This is the definition of a winning setup. There we go. Yeah, it's VXE R1 Pro. Shocking. Do you have any fish in there? I don't see them. Hopefully this is not just a decoration. That would really kill the setup. Yeah, other than that, pretty solid. Should I buy the Obsidian Pros for a glass pad? If you want something really controlled, yes. Those are the gray ones, right? I still don't really like those. I think audio engineers who mix and master records are probably the best audio gear reviewers because they can pick apart what they're hearing. To an extent, probably, but would you care what they say about FPS? I had a fish that was 19 years old. It died recently? How? Like, what type of fish lives for 19 years? That's like small. I presume it's not huge. Audio engineers don't know what they're talking about 90% of the time. I can buy that. Maybe it's not true. I don't know. Which mouse should I get? Claw Grip 20 by 10 cm's Rainbow Six Siege. Endgame XM2W, something worth considering. Pulsar 10's mouse if you want like a really high hump. GPX is safe. Viper V3 Pro is safe. You have a lot of options with like largish hands and claw grip. Let's see. This guy's got, wow, this is a hard photo. Got the productivity mouse and the gaming mouse. Damn. Very clean. I recently got the Terra. It's incredible. Yeah, I feel the same. Like there's really not much at all for me to criticize, like even like minor stuff like button quality. It was older than me. It was an angelfish or something similar. That's inspiring. That's why the setup was a winner. But you got to go get a new fish now with your newfound setup money. Custom Wooting. Damn, I thought this was like the WL mouse case at first. Oh, wait, I kind of skipped over that last one. Wait, this guy's trying to cover up the Zebra WL mouse. What the hell? Besides that, the setup's pretty based. But I do take that as a tad disrespectful. But the Wooting is very clean. Yo, Nifty, how's it going? Thoughts and prayers. I was going to say it's been a while since I've seen you in my stream, but it's been a while since I've streamed, so it adds up. Can you tell RJN to make an MZ1 refresh? I could ask him about that. We do have open DMs. And weren't we going to make a mouse with Pulsar? With 10s? I forgot about that as well. Did you already use a WO mouse pad in Aimstar? I don't know about Aimstar, but I did use WO mouse's pad like last year at some point. Just got the XM2W4K, and for some reason my right click, it does not respond. I would recommend contacting them, presuming that's not some type of like firmware issue. But wait, let me go back to this up. Did I miss anything? No, it's just pretty based like work from home setup. Got all the right gear. Are these like zebra keycaps? People are trying to steal my flow. Aimstar is a hack? I thought that was a game. What game am I thinking of that has star in it? Damn, got the cat on top. Is this like a Beast X Mini? Some type of... What the hell is this? Is it like a German spyware device? Do they have these in America? Type of blue microphone. It's an external cheat software for CS2. Interesting. Well, I don't have that, if that's what that person was asking. At least it came with those keycaps. I don't know what keyboard this is. Why is it plugged in the middle? Looks weird. What mouse is similar to the OP1 8K? I mean, the WL Mouse Ying is a lighter version, but if you want the OP1 shape, just go for the OP1. Aimstar is a mouse pad. Interesting. Similar strategy to what GameSense did. Isn't GameSense a cheat as well? They were making mouse pads for a while. Should I get my money back and buy one more? Are you the XM2 issue guy? Why not just contact Endgame Gear? And they can likely send you a replacement unit or like tell you how to fix it. Very often people don't take advantage of warranties. I'll preach it until I'm dead. G502 setup. Wow, I don't know what's going on here. I just see a lot of wires. And yeah, like, where is this a desk? What is going on? Is this an air hockey table? I think it is. But that's kind of crazy. Wait, am I brain dead? Dealing with customer service is cancer. I'm just like reaching out to them? I don't think it's that crazy. Arm sleeves are for nerds? True. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's better to like talk to customer service than just give them another order for no money. Is the GameSense Radar still a viable pad? It's not something I'd recommend. But Peterbot uses it on Fortnite, so clearly it's great. Keep seeing the Radar on sale. I mean, how much does it cost nowadays? If it's above 30, I wouldn't recommend it at that. Are you is that a chef emoji? Ying drop number 2 this morning. Did it drop already? WL mousepad worth it? Only if you're buying a WL mouse and like stacking it on top of the order. It's not worth it if you're just buying it on its own. I'm waiting for a Sword X to arrive. Considered buying an X-Lite V4, but WL mouse seem to have lower click latency. You're not going to notice a click latency difference between those mice. But I mean, if you prefer having like a magnesium slightly lighter mouse, you'll probably prefer the Sword X. Yeah, Ying's still in stock. Yeah, like 25 left, 35. Yeah, make sure to use code BOARDSY when buying the remaining 35 WL mouse Yings. Yeah, maybe I should get one of the different colors. Just not the black and gray, like scam glow in the dark one. OP1 8K any good? Of course. Has anybody ever said the OP1 wasn't good? It's just very small. That's really the thing about it. Try using 60 hertz? No, thank you. Set up Sunday. It's my first attempt. Let's see. We got the classic G Pro wireless into G640. This is a very shocking setup. We got the monitor. Is this a laptop setup as well? It's very shocking. There's just not enough personality. I can't afford new stuff yet. Greetings from Germany. Shout out to Germany. I would say, what's the most like needed upgrade? Maybe some like character on the walls. I don't know if that's like frowned upon in Germany. This is not a winner, but it's a great setup nonetheless. Make it to 1247. 1247, man. 1237 is where I'm at. Color. Yeah, see, it needs some color. That's what it's really missing. Everything is frowned upon in Germany. Makes sense. Wait, are you a drainer? I wouldn't consider... I mean, I guess, yeah. Not like a huge Blade fan nowadays. Has he released anything recently? I don't know. You gotta make it to 1250 at least? I mean, I'm trying. 1 to 10, be honest. I'm a bit broke. Most of the things here are from thrift store. See, I don't see much. Is this a Russia setup? Shout out to Russia, if so. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the keyboard. This is just such a blurry photo. Maybe this gets like a 3? There's a lot of light. One thing you do have is light. Are these like drugs? A phone? I don't know what to say. Cold Visions was the last true album? Yeah, that was a while ago now. Maybe something new like spring, around June. Yeah, that setup has room to improve, which is always a good thing. You gotta speedrun them to get through all the setups? I'm not trying to get through all the setups. I'm just trying to pick all 20 winners. If I get to 1250, that will be pretty impressive. Finally finished the keyboard and got a mouse pad. If there's audio playing. Venom 60 Viper V3 Pro. Was this video on TikTok? I just feel like it was. Looks like a good setup. Well, this guy has the Setup Sunday winner roll. That's fucking aura. Yeah, Sword X was a good choice. It's if you ordered one, you'll probably enjoy it. I saw my notification, clicked instantly, but couldn't find the photo for 20 minutes. Tragic. I will say there's probably, if you haven't submitted already, there will not be time. What the hell is going on here? Wow. What are these, like... It just looks like they're hanging. It's like there's been, like, some mass homicide. We got the vertical mouse. Zaupin mouse. Some anime stuff. Ooh, the Fortnite Death Adder. That is pretty based. Yeah, like, there's been a lot of character in these setups. Rip the plushies. I mean, it's like, are those keychains even? What's going on? I'm like a weirdly positioned camera. I don't know what that's recording. Pretty good. I don't know if it's a winner. See, I feel like now I'm too harsh on winners. At the beginning, I was just giving it out to everybody. Can $30 gift card be PayPal money if Lethal Gaming Gear store is not available for a winner's country? I've done that like once or twice in the past, but no. It's just like I have the codes already. If I had to do it like 6 times, I know it's Easter and all, but do I really want to? You can win in spirit if you can't use the card. That's how it goes. Or you can just give the card to somebody else, a gesture of goodwill. Let's see this. The hell is this? Dalgona Standard Base Kit. It's like a keycap thing. Got the Raiden. ULX. What is this? Like a... Is that a SteelSeries product? I don't even know what I'm looking at. Some like knob? Volume wheel? Wow. What is this thing? Can you unban me from Discord? Not right now, but maybe at some point. Yeah, it's the Arctic Nova Pro from... Wait, isn't that like a headset? Is that an accessory that comes with it? So beyond my pay grade. It's audio stuff. That water looks pretty good in that bottle. Looks like a product shoot. Yeah, I don't know. It's like... This could be a winner. Could not be. How's the Pulsar X-Lite V4? It's fine. Actually, the clicks were much better, in my opinion, than they were on the V3, I think. How will I get my code? I will DM you it after the stream. Or maybe somebody else will DM you it. I'm not sure how it's going to work yet. Does your Skyrox V8 scroll wheel have any problems for scroll wheel reset? Yeah, that sounds like a possible... That sounds like a QC issue. Which, you know, makes sense on a budget premium mouse, if you're hard on the scroll wheel. Have you spoke about the Terra yet? Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, I've said it's just what it's advertised to be. There's nothing Nothing wrong with my copy. The clicks are all solid and impressive. The weight feels good. Shape feels good. Side ones are good. But I think I prefer the GPX Dex shape. Like just the right side of like the front of the mouse on the Dex. It's just better. It's a better design. But if you are a G703 fan, I think the Tear is it's about as automatic of a buy as there can be. Let's see this. Looks like an X-Tube Mini. Artisan pad. Is this the Optimum keyboard? I never know what case this is. Is this a KeepMat actual like coaster? This company gets more insane every time I see their products. Is the Attack Shark X3 better than the GPX2? No. I was trying to think of like some sarcastic response, but no, it's just not better. What mouse are you maining right now? I'm not really maining anything. I'm just testing a lot of stuff like for reviews. The GPX though has been the de facto main. Was your dongle off center? Like the display on it? I guess it looks slightly like shifted to the right, like there's more room on the left, but it's not really something I'm concerned about. Should I replace the skates on my Maya X? If you feel like they're leaving something to be desired, yeah. Like if the moving your mouse around, you feel like friction and it's unoptimal. Yeah, this is a pretty optimum pilled setup. Got the IEMs as well. It's just I really don't understand the KeepMat. It's like, if your wrist isn't even on the mat, what is the point? Is it like a sound thing? Does this really matter? Are you still using the E1? Not really. I brought it out for comparisons with the EC2, and I just realized like those are not the style of ergo shape that I want to main. It's for the sounds, but you're not going to tell me that this provides anything that a normal mousepad wouldn't, so I guess it's just an aesthetic thing? I don't know. It's not for everybody. It's for a drink? Yeah, I agree. That's what the fucking KeepMat should be for. What size do you recommend for the Artisan Zero Soft? Definitely XL or double XL. If you want the square size, go double. If you want to save a few dollars and you're fine with it, go XL. If you don't want full mousepad, this is the best way. I mean, if you really care about, like, I don't know. I just don't value the sound benefit, I guess. Just cut up a mousepad. Like, I would not, no offense to them as a company, but what does this cost? Like $20? It just bothers me a lot. It really does. KeepMat is for sound. Now you guys are tempting me. I'm going to buy a KeepMat and I'm going to cut up like just some random Poron base pad. And I'm going to do a sound comparison. That would look uglier though. I mean, I think it's ugly to begin with, so I don't think there's any winning. $10? Okay, $10, it's not really that bad. They have softer bases for your keyboard. How about give me $60 now? Maya X or GPX2? It's tough. I mean, if you want a lighter mouse, go with the Maya X. If you have a GPX, probably stick with it, unless that's the way I see it. If you have neither, and the Maya X is cheaper, probably go for that. Let's see this. Now, finally, a setup with a lot of mice. Haven't seen one of those in like an hour. Rivian Sighted. Is he in the chat or like his setup? Oh yeah, his setup shit. Probably left the chat because it took me too long to get to it. Let's see this one. Wow, what a monitor. I don't know what goes on that monitor. Headphones I can't identify, but the mouse setup is pretty base, so that's all that counts. HTX Mini. Skipped 2? I know. Let's see. Wait, I skipped this one as well? Oh, shit. Optimum X Wooting, Tfue ULX, Artisan Pad. I mean, that's a base setup. What can I say? I forgot. Like, I still do have to pick some winners. It's not like nothing is a winner. 4K 240 hertz monitor. Shocking. I don't know. It's like, this isn't, it could be a winner. There's just nothing that really screams winner, though. What the hell is that language, Piga? Oh, it has been deleted. People buy these expensive Ask mice but can't get bigger tables. I mean, this guy does look slightly space constrained. I mean, honestly, he doesn't need anything else on this desk. Pretty clean setup. Loki will get a win. Do you have a coffee brown Raiden? Try to see it on camera if you have one. Just type up, like, I've posted reviews of the Raiden before. You can just find it there. WL Mouse Ying from you. True, this is the guy who I sold my WL Mouse Ying to. And it's still in use, see? That's the thing. It would not have been in use if it was still in my possession, so. Like a seed, the WL Mouse Ying was planted in somebody else's garden. Looked pretty good, though. And I wanted to give this a win. I just don't know how many winners I have. What would this be, like 12, 13? Oh, I saw a Day-Day Orange before. Well, you gotta realize that has only been a thing for like 6 months. And I've been talking about the Raiden since 2020. So in that time, there have been many Raiden sightings of the prior color. This guy did put 15 years old in his setup. And if you guys remember the very early setup Sundays, that used to be a trend. So I do kind of want to give it a win for that. What's your opinion on the Hyperlight? It's good. I mean, if you want... There was a time where just small claw grip mice like that were just being spawned like 5 a month. And it seems like the Hyperlight is one that kind of stuck out and won. Yeah, it's not like something I really use all the time. Let's see, Rivion's setup. Let's see, what is he rocking? The Entity, the M3K, audio stuff that is baller beyond my understanding, imaginably. How many winners left? I don't know. Somebody said they think 3. I think around 5. M3K, nice. I have my M3K. I just don't use it. It's a very sad case. What's your opinion on the Skyrox V6? That's the Hottie S Plus clone, right? I just watched my review, similar thoughts there. It's a good budget pick. Or like, not budget, but affordable. You should become an audiophile? Why? It just seems like such a expensive hobby for like little practical gain. You can say the little practical gain part about mice and keyboards, but you can't call those expensive in the way that audio is. It's like I've tried a decent number of like enthusiast-ish headphones over the years, and they don't move me. I can go back to Beyerdynamic and I'm okay. Maybe my ears are just clogged. Keyboards, I absolutely can. Yeah, keyboards you definitely can. Well, that's like only some, like, there's a retarded luxury end of the keyboard spectrum. But there's also like relatively affordable boards. It's crazy that you weren't moved by a Focal Clears. They enlightened me. They were like really good, but I would have to turn them so loud for them to actually be enlightening that I just couldn't. It was just too loud, really. I don't know. People were like, oh, I didn't have a good enough DAC amp. Probably true. Made my own mouse and mousepad for 100 each. My own keyboard is looking in the range of 1.5 to 2K. Well, that's not like... That's because you're choosing to make it that expensive. Like, I've never had a keyboard more than, like, $500 for the entire build, I don't think. I'm a follow you on X. I appreciate that. Zowie ZA13DW for Claw Palm from a Shape POV. I mean, should be really good if you make a lot of palm contact and you want something, like, high profile. If you're looking for something more in depth. I don't know. Bro, you're yapping too much on one picture. I'm not really talking about the picture. That's what you gotta realize. Still haven't found the endgame mouse for me. I have the endgame keyboard and mousepad, but endgame mouse is nowhere to be seen. Yeah, I mean, mice, it's a complex peripheral. Yeah, I mean, Rivion's could win every time he submits, but we gotta have some diversity. Mr. Rivion's is doing well. Death Adder V3 smooth touch rating? I mean, like 8.5, 9 out of 10 coding. Should I buy a fingertip mouse or hold out for X2F? I would recommend buying one if you're in the market for one right now. How many winners left? No idea. Maybe around 5. I feel like that's what I keep saying. I'm picking winners as I say that. Estefan. Let's see. We are at 12:41 now. 11 minutes into set up submissions. An hour and a half into the stream. Wow. Thoughts on the honeycomb skates on the Terra? I don't think they're too bad on the QCK Speed, which is what I'm using, but when I was testing it on some other pads, I really did not like it very much. Wow. 2 questions back to back. Are you a furry supporter and are you a Christian? Shocking. Best setup at 145. We're close. We're getting there. What is this? The TJ exclusives Kin X. Then the Ponage Trinity CF. See, those are 2 peripherals that I would not enjoy using as my main, but clearly this person does, and that's the beauty of the peripheral game. This looks like, what is that, some clear wrist rest. Please hold till you can see Josh's setup. Oof, that's not attached with a timestamp, so I just fear it's too far out. I mean, what the hell is this? What is that mask? Was the release of the ECDW disappointing for you? It was just, I knew I wasn't going to be really moved by it because I've tried the EC2 shape like 1,000 times. And I've tried the clones of it. So I just really knew what I was getting into, and it didn't really surprise me in any way. So it just is what it is. If you were waiting for it, go for it. It's at 104. Oh, fuck no. I'm not going to lie. There's no shot. Let's see, though. The other setup pick. Oh, wait. This is the same picture. I'm droning out. Let's see. We have the katanas. We have wallhack setup. Tens mouse. Another keyboard. This is a clean setup. I can't lie. Even though I'm trying to rush, I do respect it. I thought that like those SkyPad 3.0s went for more than they do. Those are not sharp investments. You need to see Josh's setup. Damn, people are really serious about this Josh guy's setup. Yeah, I don't know. 200 USD including shipping is insane for what? Let's see. What is this, like a Incot mouse? SkyPad 4.0? What mouse is this? Is that TacShark maybe? Keyboard. Not a lot going on. Is this a European bottle? Nice. It's got a key mat as well. ATK X3? Oh yeah, TacShark. I was confused for a second. What's a good mouse for big hands on Fortnite that's super quick? I'm a Palm/Claw Grip. Maybe like a DeathAdder V3 Pro, like GPX Dex. Just went to 104, and what the fuck? Is it worth skipping to? I gotta get past 141. Okay, this one's fake. That's good. What is this wallpaper? Just having like a neon green wallpaper is kind of insane. That might be just winning energy. I don't know. Pepsi Max? This means he's probably European, which means he won't be able to use the code. Nobody drinks that in America. This is a Coke Zero nation. Is that AI generated? Bro, please don't skip. This guy's maxing eye strain. It just feels like it should be a winner off of that alone. Saturn Pro. What's this, like an OP1? I'm not going to turn my head, but pretty good setup. So we can edit weird shit on his screen. Oh, interesting. Exams coming up. Wow. What the hell is that? Microphone looks like not a microphone. Let's see, what else did this guy comment? God, so many words. Jesus. ADX keyboard and a G305 Lightspeed. G305 in this year is crazy. What's an ADX keyboard, though? Surround Sound Megaworks from 2004. Respect that. Well, good luck on your European exams. Get that router. Wait, is that a router? Get whatever that is off of the table. That's a Trust microphone? How do y'all keep your mic so damn far? Yeah, I mean, that does look a bit far, but yeah, mic doesn't need to be like an inch away from your face. Where is Josh's setup? Okay, DAF, Starlight 12, GSRSE. Well, it's not Starlight, but we do have what, like an EC2A? Pretty based. GSR. Wooting. This is like a pro CS player's setup. Are you a Scientologist? I'm not, but I have stopped by the store. Bro, my mustache is just like max itchy. This has never happened on stream before. I'll like rip it off. This is the EC. It's either an EC1 or an EC2A. It's a classic. Josh, your setup is gonna win. It is. It just automatically gets a win because nobody has ever like had a setup this requested for me to look at. Okay, what is this? OP1, WL mouse Ying keyboard, and a SkyPad 4.0. I swear I've seen somebody had this setup with a Ying. Pretty good. It's not a winner. It's a very good setup. Favorite mouse switch? I don't know. I guess maybe Huano Blue Shell Pink Dots all time, just like click feeling wise, but Kill GXs are a good revolutionary switch. Okay. I think after a few setups, I'm going to skip to 104. Maybe I keep going. I don't know. Want the Meow So Bad lamp is not orange IRL. Looks warm vanilla. Wow, the Yuki Aim glass mousepad. You don't see many of these. They had that controversial design. I'm 14 away. I'm doomed. Could go faster. Yeah, but like, I just feel like I miss out on so much. Like, let's see. What did I miss on this setup? Some weird wallpapers. Could have done with that. And see, and the keycaps. I missed out on the keycaps. The OG Gunnar pad? Not the first. What was the first Gunnar pad? I guess it was Yukiam's first. Like the SkyPad 3.0 or whatever. Fnatic is still making mice? No, they kind of just collab with companies now. And like slap their name on it. It's very interesting. But it works. Like the Fnatic Lamzu Maya X has been their best release. Let's see, Beauty's Downfall. We got, what is this? The QCK Speed desk mat version, based. I show you, what mouse is that? I'm trying to see, like, based off of the dongle. Looks like a Lamzu dongle. Is that a Lamzu mouse? I missed out on the keycaps and insta skips without any comment on the keycaps. I mean, I just didn't realize they were there. I don't have much to say. What headphones do you main? DT990s. Really, I'm not the first person you should ask about audio. But I do think I see through most of the audio propaganda. That audio mixer is huge. Yeah, that is a bit, like, disproportionately large. Let's see. Now, on to the next one. We have some more figurines. Many figurines. Is that Transformers? We got some mice, some respectable mice. Lots of red mice. You can tell this person likes red. Respectable lineup. Single monitor setup. I feel like if you reduce the amount of figurines and like stands, you could fit another monitor. Maybe that's not your prerogative. Wait, why are all of these mice plugged in at the same time, though? See, now that calls into question the wireless environment. Biodynamic is just not good. Take it up with C description. Are you going to beg for a Made 68? I don't know why I just read that comment. More receivers, more wireless. That is true. There's more wireless signals in action. New DT Pro Series has a huge dip at high frequencies. That's why I got rid of those. The DT 900 Pro X's, those were no good. Back to the 990s, though, the best headphone ever made. I don't really get the super chunky keyboard cable. Yeah, like the coiled cable, I don't really either. There used to be a trend, like, back in the day. Zowie GTFX, WL Mouse Beast X Pro. What the hell is the key? And a keyboard, wow. This is a pretty good setup. Is this a Star Wars thing? Shocking. Yeah, not too much to say about this one. It's just a setup. So many setups are dark? Nah, I swear, like the first 20 setups that I looked at today they were like something out of a magazine. They were just incredible. Speed it up, man. I feel like I've been going quick. There's no time. Like, I can go as quick as I want, and I would never get through all of the setups. It's humanly impossible. There's just too many sent. Boardsy is a Freemason, by the way. True. Yeah, mine was out of a magazine. Exactly. Power. Let's see. What is this? Is this a, like, Viper Mini modded wireless? What the hell is this shape? Wow. This looks like some wood that made yourself. A keyboard, monitors turned off, like, looks like just gamer headphones. This is a winner? It low-key does seem like a winner. Even though there's not a ton of personality, there is a coffee cup. What's going on with the coffee cup? I don't know. Say something about Jesus? I don't know. You can win, though. I really am throwing out winners. I have no idea how many there are. I might play it safe from here, and in case I have some extra codes, I'll like give those out. But I don't want to go over the 20 amount. What is a winner for you? It is just whatever I decide is a winner. There's not... Back in the day, I used to try to do an equal split of like good setups, bad setups, and then a few wild cards, but now it's just like, it's kind of guessing. Let's see this setup. This is a pretty baller setup. Dual PC. You don't see that very often on Setup Sunday. They were popular before the flood of Chinese mice companies? What was? What do you think about the Zowie FKDW with the low hump? It's just not a shape that I want. Like, if I'm going to use something kind of flat, I'd much prefer, like, a Final Mouse style as opposed to just the OG Zowie FK shape. Having Critical in your Discord is a huge flex. Critical's in my Discord? Learn something new every day. I honestly don't know why he is, but shout out to Critical. Imagine us kissing after you pick all the winners. Shocking. Frame Cutter making a entrance in the live stream. Making an appearance, rather. Yeah, no, this is good. It's just not going to be a winner, because if you have 2 PCs, you already have too much. Join the IEM gang? I was really thinking about it. I don't know why, but then I came to my senses, so it's still not happening. But there might need to be a change with my audio. Okay, wait, I gotta keep going with these setups. Up to 12:45, 15 minutes into submissions. Booting 80 HE. Wait, a coffee table setup? This is insane. Is this real though, or is it just like a... Is it a LARP? Got the Taco Bell hat. Give me zebra mouse head. Thanks. Shocking. I mean... See, part of me thinks this is too high effort and it sets a bad precedent. But part of me thinks it's extremely based, especially with all of the stains on this seat. You gotta respect commitment. I respect commitment. It's another winner. God damn. I mean, there are a lot of winners at this point. Next BoardsEcon is July 13th, I think. It is. Damn, did somebody ask that? Shout out to you, X8668X, for answering that. But yeah, Boardsy Fest is on July 13th, year 4. I can't even believe that. Wi-Fi Mogs. Wait, I don't get it. That ain't a gaming chair, that's a gooning chair. True. Coffee drinking chair. Okay, where do I have to go? 104? What was the time where Josh's setup was? Let's see this one. This is a VXE mouse, SteelSeries pad, some keyboard. Peripherals look like they're on the budget end, but you know, it's respectable. If these plants are fake, I lose a lot of respect though for the setup. Got a few more until mine. That's always the issue, is I want to stop somewhere and people are like, no, I'm just one away. And it's like, damn, I really do feel bad. Is this an Argon pad? Like the popular Europe Fortnite pad? You try and cover it up out of embarrassment? Yeah, this is definitely... Like, why do the bottles look like that in Europe? Is it an optimal design thing? Like a thinner grip width? Just so weird to me. this a, like, is this scripture? What am I looking at? I rushed my photos, though. Wait, this isn't your setup. Wait, got the baby wipes as well. This is a pretty good setup. And the Nike slides. Speedrun the setup reactions. See, people always want me to do that, but then they don't want their setup to be speedrun. Yeah, and the vape as well. This is European excellence. Not often something that's seen. This setup is dank. That's a good word to describe it. Slides in the house is nasty work? Really? I feel like that's where they're very popular. I've never been a slide guy, but for those who are. Remember in like socks and slides used to be very frowned upon. I use Crocs. Yeah, I can't do Crocs. Let's see. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've heard of that. I just don't know what it is. So we got the artisan pad though. That's most of what counts. Keyboard case. This looks like it's 3D printed. Does anybody else get that vibe? Just looks very like makeshift. I don't know what's going on. Winner. This one, I don't know. It doesn't scream winner. I think I have too many winners, if anything. It's this book. Pretty good mouse setup, though, I will say. Hayate Ku? Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, what are these 3 characters? But yeah, the Hayate Ku, you don't see that much anymore. The hell is that picture at the top? Just some anime thing. It's a good setup. Why is the image on the right a link? I don't know what you're talking about. Second photo, ignore table. God, wait, what do you mean ignore table? When you like took a bite out of it. That's crazy. Like a G703, 2 monitors, respectable. Firefox. Is this, what language is this text in? Another European bottle? This is, fuck. If this, see, American people don't have tables like this. Like a clipper over there. Just an unreal setup. The microphone? I didn't even see the microphone. Oh my god. Wait, no. This has to be a winner. The micro... That is... This setup Sunday has been special. I will say that much. Was Josh's setup already seen? No. But I think now I'm at practically 20 winners. I have to be close to 20. But at some point I am going to skip and just go to Josh's. But I mean, what the hell? Just the mic. What is this device as well? Like a light bar? Wow. This guy is onto something. Yeah, he's 8'2". I could see that. That would make sense. He can just take a piece out of his desk willy-nilly. Let's see this. Peterbot and Cold as his profile picture. It's a respectable Fortnite setup. Got the Heavy B. Looks like a, Viper V3 Pro. The hell is up with that keycap? Is that like the EU keyboard design? Looks weird. Is that the gaming desk? Like the Azeron desk or whatever? Maybe not. Argon pads. Damn. People love the purple Argon pad. Boardsy reached mine yet? I left to eat? I'm not sure, but if you sent it past 12:45, probably not. People are telling me that it dropped off, but it really doesn't drop off. Okay, wait, where am I skipping to? I'm going to skip to Josh's setup, which is at, what did people say, 102? Look at 12:49 before Josh. Let me just see. This is a base setup. It could be a winner if I was looking for a clean setup to pick. The European enter key is more aesthetic? I don't know. It is. Why do people like require it though? They'll be like, I need a keyboard with this layout. That's just what I don't get. Let's see. This is like there's a lot going on here. This is just like an in-action photo of the setup. I respect that. Gaming mouse discussion. Wait, I'm so what is going on here? Is that some widget that's like showing my thumbnail? I'm confused. This is very cozy. Yeah, it's like cluttered, but also chill. One away now. One away from... Wait, did I skip this one? No, I looked at this one. That's a wallpaper it puts on whatever you're watching / listening to? Oh, wow. I've never seen something like that. This setup. This is the one that people have been telling me to skip to? No. I'm a fucking drone. 4 away. Let's see. Sad, Rip Frog. Let's see. Put 2 controls on my keyboard since you complained last time. Yeah, I mean, no Windows key is one thing, but no control is just kind of gross. Matrova. What is this, like a Lamzu mouse? Lamzu Maya or something? Yes, Maya X. Keyboard Brutal 65 V2. What the hell is the Brutal 65? Is that just like a case? Let's see. What is this? A pen? This guy's showing off his pens? Or is this like another device of mine? Retarded. Can't play Kovacs with that. It's like the mouse pads weave. Oh, there's all sorts of aesthetics going on. Yeah, aesthetic photos. It's a good setup, but not in the spirit of Setup Sunday. I mean, what is going on here? Kuratoga mech pens are legit. I will take your word. If you write a lot, try them. I don't. Damn, my voice is starting to go. Wi-Fi is a winner for the pen photos? I mean, I presume those pens go for more than a Lethal Gaming Gear gift card, so he can keep his pens. Are you an 8K Hertz believer? No, not in 8K. Like, 8K causes more problems than it solves. 4K and 2K, though, depending on what you play, can definitely, like, be valid. Let's see. Kablooey. M3K, very based. What is this pad? I have no idea. But some Pokemon stuff. Monitors are clean. Apex Pro as well, pretty based. I'm surprised about the M3K though. It's just like almost out of place. It's the pink Strider. Is that a Strider? Oh yeah, it is. That's the Razer logo. I just couldn't remember what pad was pink and had a logo there. Real plant? It looks real. Gotta love a good pen. They're cheap from China / Japan. Yeah, the pen rep game. I know that's a very real thing. What's going on, Folds? 2K is best. 2K pilled. Let's see. We have a Glassworks Hana. I feel like that pad, like, it didn't really have any staying power. Just kind of released, and then I didn't see much of it. WL mouse, some keyboard. Looks pretty good. Yeah, Snoopy is pretty based. I have never seen a Hana user. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Like, it's just, they got to be somewhere. Maybe they're in the hands of, like, speculators who think they're going to be worth $1 million, but for a $150 pad, I don't see it much. 1340, 140. Oh God, I have some bad news regarding the possibility of me seeing that. Let's see this though. This photo. This person, they love. Lots of people love Skypad / wallhack. Something I've learned. How are you going to choose which setups win? I think I've picked practically all of the winners. People just really want me to view Josh's setup at 1304. So that's what I'm going to do. Because this has been requested by mob rule. Like what happened to Christ. Where is it? 104. Okay, is this the setup? Wait, is this gonna like get me banned? Okay, no, it's not. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's a pretty clean room. Wait, is that a bowl of cereal? Is that cereal? Maybe. What's going on here? What are on all of these papers? Is it like schoolwork? Is that a zebra blanket on the bed? Kind of close. Damn. I mean, that has to be a winner. Are we flexing? We are discussing. I mean, showing off the squalor, it deserves a win because it's not like anybody's going to do that. And he's clearly a very competent person. It's just a mess. You know, that's how it is sometimes. This is the guy who also says keyboard's going to cost $1,500. And I feel like if you just sold all of like the junk lying around, you'd have close to $1,500. So that may be. I don't know if it's the final winner, but it will be a winner. I have to have close to 20 winners now. Disgusting room. True. I like the few people who are like just actually pissed off by the state of the room. A little bit messy, but it's all right. Yeah, and not enough showing off of the peripherals, but you know, close enough. That's 1250 is where you were before you skipped to Josh's setup. That actually might be true. I thought you were trolling because you're at 1250, but that is true. I was looking at this guy's. Oh yeah, the Worker Bee microphone. That was another pandemic classic. This is a clean setup. Oh, is that an Attack Shark mouse? Never mind. That like ruins the whole setup. I think you were at 1340. Maybe I'll check out the 1340. Damn, what keyboard case is that? University student setup. We have the Styler setup. So this is a photo I've seen many times. But the Artisan collection at this point got the most based one, of course. I mean, yeah, that's just crazy. The Hien, like whatever they're calling this Hien, that is like my Grail mousepad. That's the only one. Out of all of these, this is the only one that I really like, would kill for. I should submit mine, but you don't need to give prizes. I already have enough. Very humble. This is pretty based, though. This guy needs to donate? He's going to start a museum, so there's no need. That would just be hurting the museum's cause. But yeah, a lot of people can't really grasp just how rare some of these like old Artisan mousepads are. Where can you even get that? I think Styler like is always checking like secondhand markets for like rare artisans. Prepared for the zombie apocalypse? True. I might have more of just like the normal artisans, but the fucking exclusive ones, it's got me beat. Go 30 down and I'll leave you alone. This guy got a glorious Model D minus from BoardsyCon. That is based. Wow, it's like a full Boardsy Fest assisted setup. Wonder what you can get this year. Maybe a new keyboard. Keyboard looks fine. Maybe a new PC. There is going to be a PC giveaway at Boardsy Fest. Just letting you guys know now. I'm going to... I actually said that, like, I don't know how it's going to be set up. I want to do, like, a Kovacs, like, aiming competition or something. And the winner just gets to keep the PC, the keyboard, the mouse, and the mouse pad. Like, all of the stuff that's on site. Like, one person just gets to go home with it. But that would be very hard to set up. Should I go to Shimmy setup at 1340? Should I keep looking in order? Should I start doing pay to win? I don't. There's so many possibilities. This guy's got the Viper V3 Pro on the stand. Respectable. Another Keeb mat. Tryhard Pros will appear then? Yeah, but still, if there's a good amount... Well, if it's skill-based, yeah, then obviously somebody's good is going to win. But if a good amount of pros showed up, it would still be like pros versus pros. Pros being guilt-tripped into continuing? It's just I'm at a very weird point, because usually Setup Sunday, I go extremely slow, and then I just run out of winners, and then I end the stream. This time I've gone relatively slow, and I just don't know how many winners there are. 2 hours is generally how long these streams last. It is Easter after all. So this may be coming into a close soon. HKF1, Skypad, this is a setup. Look at the last setup, please, Okay, hopefully it's not something that's going to get my stream banned. Okay, here it is. It's a lot of red. I have like the saturation boost on my monitor, so I really can't make this out. I know these are final mice, maybe a WL mouse. No, I can recognize everything. It's a based mouse setup, just so much red. Marlboro Red. Never mind, it's in the name. Shimmy. I left the aim training community a month ago. Is that true? Let's see. Going to 140 for the shimmy setup. Here it is. Can you do 1334? That'd be like, sure. I guess I will after this. G-Wolves HTR. I thought you were a fucking M3K user. There's the M3K. Fingertip Gaming. 147 is close. 147 is close. 1254. If you were at 1254, I understand you would be pissed after I skipped at like 1251. So I do respect that. Pretty tough setup. Do you like my PC location? Oh yeah, I kind of just like glanced over that. I do respect that. I mean, you're making the most out of what you're given. The hell is this? Is that like an aim key hack? What the hell is that? That monitor is shoved into his face? Yeah, how else can you aim? Flight sim joystick. I think that's just a time scale foot pedal. Let's see. What did somebody request? Like 147? Let's see this one. Is this real? Rocket burst? This is crazy. Like if you replace the Rocket mouse with like a Microsoft mouse, I would think this is just set up from 20 years ago. Do quickies? Pause. This is boomer as fuck? Or it's like a boomer's child. You really can't tell. Never mind with whatever that is. It's a boomer. 145. 147. Turtwig. Base name. Playing Apex. Now the Pulsar Feynman. You don't see many of those. Similar to the Glassworks Hana. ULX. Multiple prophecies. Shocking. Pulsar X2. OP1. Just a very base setup. Nice lighting as well. Could you do 1257? You were so close, man. Yeah, I can. That's a fair point. Let's go to... Where was I at? I don't even know. 1254. Okay, here's one 1254. Former Setup Sunday winner. Oh yeah, this is the guy with the watches. I think I remember this one. Got the monster. Just a very... This is like a moment of life captured. I like the setup randomizing. Yeah, it usually gets to this point. I just check some various ones. W yogurt placement. Yeah, in between the watches and sunglasses and monster. Yeah, this is a good setup. Could be a winner some days. You do 1334? I've been waiting for an hour? Well, that was just an unoptimal submission time. I do feel bad, and I'll consider it. Where is this in the world? Maybe America? Probably America. Just looks so green. Based setup as well. Just the key mats, though. Like, so many people own these. NC, North Carolina. Wow. What a state. 1 p.m. to 1:15 has some pretty nice setups. I believe it. What is this case? I've seen. Is that like the holy case? I swear, SkyPad, it's like the $500 SkyPad. ULX. Is that a prophecy? Damn, a lot of people have ULXs. Why are these people buying key mats? It's like it helps with the sound or something, but it's a completely unnecessary product is what I've gathered. The other one at 147? 147? You mean 1247? I don't even know. I think Setup Sunday might be coming to a close. These setups are just getting... The requests are getting random. I think enough winners have been picked. Many great setups were submitted. I looked at an awful lot of them. 147? This guy just keeps commenting quickies. Yeah, I think I'm going to go celebrate the great holiday that is Easter. If there are any codes remaining, if I didn't pick 20 winners, they will probably be given away randomly. If I missed your setup this setup Sunday, there will always be another one. But it won't be next weekend. That being said, respect your elders, celebrate Easter, and enjoy your lives. Peace out, everybody.